I had my legs broken. I was in a makeshift litter, and the 16 men were on the ground praying. At 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, they left the skeleton crew to guard us. They went to town. We chipped arrows. We put them on dried bamboo sticks. We made spears. The funny thing is, I'm going to tell you, they didn't want to put this either. I said, well, you don't put this here, you don't have a story, you don't have a movie. They gave us fish to eat. We took the entrails, the intestines, and we tied them up and made them. And we buried them in the dirt, about 2 inches. And every night we would urinate on them, keep them wet. And it took about 3 years to get them to make 8 or 10 bows and arrows. We used them to make the string for the bows. We killed our captors.
That's right.
We liked them. You have no idea how you feel to kill your captors, because they were kind of nice to you, some of them. And then you had to turn around and kill them, which we did. We took their AK-47s and we used them against them. And we went through the jungle. But before we left, we were praying. And this part, they wanted to leave out also. I said, well, then you don't have a movie, you don't have a story, including Reader's Digest. So as they were praying, down on their knees, 16 natives, I was on a litter, looking up, praying, because they were going to drag me because I had broken knees. As they were praying, an angel about 50 feet long with his wings stretched, beautiful man, came like this through the bamboo stalks, and he looked at us, didn't say a word, didn't say anything. Within 7 or 8 minutes, he disappeared. That was a sign that we would be okay. We were, but we were treated as deserters. When we landed in San Francisco at the Presidio Army Base, which is no longer there, we were put in chains by the military police, sent to trial and sent to labor, life imprisonment and hard labor at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. We were there 2.5 years when Nixon exonerated us. They called us in. Well, the president has exonerated us. You're free to go. You go and take a shower and get your uniforms ready. Your enlisted rank or prior rank you had, you will go as soldiers and you will go to your destination. I said, what? Wait a minute. I went home. I'm an orphan. I didn't have a mother. My dad had passed. No welcoming, nothing. Got home. First thing I got was bananas, oranges, eggs thrown at me. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I sued the government. It took 35 years for them to exonerate my story, and they had to give me back pay. 6.5 years of captivity, 2.5 years of imprisonment in our own country, and injuries for my injuries. And my lawyers collected over $22 million. We had military lawyers, civilian lawyers. And I only got $500,000, and then we were taxed on that. I said, you can't tax us for combat pay. So they finally took it off. And it was one hassle after another one, after another one, after another one.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. Damn, killing motherfuckers. Stand over him, shoot him in the face. Say, dog. Hey, listen, bro, you don't know me. I be this bitch tripping.
Back row.
This shit gon' ride.
Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go on, call inches. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Living in the storm in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on the face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Brightest in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Living in the storm in my whole life. My whole life.
Let's wrap it up. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Baruch Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alathon, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai to the sisters, and Priest Officer 1000, Mariella of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commander Jenny Hanna. If it's not of Commander Jenny Hanna, it's not of the truth. And we're here living in the last days. And as we do every Saturday, this is a Sabbath service. Maybe read 7 scriptures in ancient Hebrew, 7 in English, and break them down. You know what I'm saying? And, tonight, but I start late. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into too many breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? And right now, being a Third World War, what you have to do is you have to come into the action to the commander, Jenny Hanna, and learn and find out what you have to do. It means you have to stock up on water, tissue, supplies, everything. You know what I'm saying? The main thing is to come to class. If you can't come to class, to the school physically, go online right now. You know what I'm saying? It's urgent that you get yourselves together, as it says in Zephaniah 2:1. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get right into it. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 7, and verse 50 in the Hebrew. Kap, Akath, Asherah, Zahab, Mala'aha, Kocharath, verse 51, Perah, Akkad, Pun, it's like a bun, Bakor, Ayol, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanatawa, Lailah, verse 52, Sha'ir, Izarium, Akkad, Lakata'ah, verse 53, Walazabak, Hashala Mayam, Bakar, Shanayam, Alayam, it's like Awalam, Hashemah, Atariyam, Hashamaka, like Hashemah, it's like Hamashah, Kabashiyam, Baniyah, Shaham, it's like Shana, Kamashah, Zahah, Korban, Allah Yashamai, Ban, Amaya, it's like Amaya, it's like Amaya, Hawad, verse 54, Bayawam, Hashama Yania, Nashia, Labaniya, Manasha, Gamala Yao, Ban, Pada, Tazawar, verse 55, Korabanwa, Kwairath, Kasab, Akkad, it's like Akath, Shalashiyam, Wama'aha, Mashakwala, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasab, Shaba'ayim, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shalayaham, Malayam, Salath, Balawala, Bashaman, Lamanaka, verse 56, Kap, Akath, Ashira, Zahab, Mala'aha, Quatarath, verse 57, Par, Akkad, Ban, Bakor, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanatawa, Lailah. Let's get this English. It's like it's the book of Numbers, chapter 7 and verse 50. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels for the incense. Okay, you know, back it said 1 golden spoon, keyword golden, meaning that like nowadays we didn't use them, they didn't use no plastic spoons, you know what I'm saying, like the white forks and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, the black forks, gray forks, where they make out of plastic. Yes, golden spoons, meaning it could be made out of some type of metal, some type of rock, you know what I'm saying? It says full of incense, you know what I'm saying? You see this fucking mirror going? Verse 51, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to know what a burnt offering is, you know what I'm saying? A burnt offering is a voluntary act of worship where an animal, such as a bull, sheep, or goat, you know what I'm saying, is a burnt on the altar. You know what I'm saying? Verse 52, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. You know what I'm saying? And what is a sin offering? We're gonna get to that in a second. It's like it. Verse 53, and a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Amminahud. Verse 54, and it's all to the children of Israel. You know, so going through the different tribes. Verse 54, on the 8th day, offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, prince of the children of Manasseh. Manasseh is the so-called Cubans. Verse 55, his offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. See that silver bowl? Once again, it could be made of metal. You know what I'm saying? Could be made of rock. But you wouldn't want to eat nothing out of rock. You know what I'm saying? But hey, things have been made from a rock. After the shekel of the sanctuary. You want to know what the shekel of the sanctuary is? The shekel of the sanctuary is a divine standard to ensure honesty and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Your dedication to the Most High. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour, mingled with oil for a meat offering. That sounds familiar. for the fine flour of oil. That's oil you prepare, for your meat, for your chicken. We fry chicken. Who does that? Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. So why in the hell are we buying chicken from the goddamn Arabs and the Chinese? The scripture said this, the wisdom of this world, and I'm paraphrasing, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. How are you the greatest people on the planet, but we got to go to a heathen to get some goddamn chicken? Come on, Out. Got to be serious. We got to wake up out of this madness, man. And your false leaders, all these pastors, Louis Farrakhan, these white, pastors, Father Flager, you can't even be a prophet of the Lord if you don't come out of those 12 tribes. So Father Flager, what are you doing? All these different pastors, man, Copeland, some white devil. I can't think of the other devil name. They get the church out of Texas. 56, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 57, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Get back to this Hebrew. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 58. Verse 58. Yeah. Sha'ir, Isayam, Akkad, Lekata'af, verse 59. Walazabak, Hashamayam, Bakor, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamashah, Aitariam, it's like Aitadayim, Hamashah, Kabashiyam, Baniyah, Shana. Yeah, Satan is real busy. 1 second. Make sure everything is going good with the live. Mic check 1. Mic check 1. Mic check 2. Mic check 1. Verse 50, verse 60. Bayawam, Hataya Aya, Nanashia, Labania, Banaman, it's like Banyam, Bayaman. Abayadan, Ban, Gada Anya, I admit that was Benjamin. Verse 61, Korabanwa, Koirath, Kasap, Akath, Shalashiyam, Wama Aha, Mashakula, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayam, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shanayaham, Mala'ayam, Salath, Belawala, Kamasha, it's like a Kamashan, it's like a Bashaman, Lamanaka, verse 62, Kap, Akath, Aishara, Zahab, Mala'aha, Qatarath, verse 63, Par, Akkad, Ban, Bakor, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanatawa, La'ila, verse 64, Sha'ir, Izaram, Akkad, Lakata'af. It's the book of Numbers, chapter, keep saying Leviticus. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 7, and verse 58 in the Hebrew. Need one more in the Hebrew. Verse 65. Was the Bach? Hashamayam, Bakor, Shanayam, Ayalam, Hamash, it's like a Kamasha. The Dadium, Kamasha, Kabashiyam, Baniyah, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Abayadan, Ban, Gadaanya. Okay. It's Hebrew. It's book of English, book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 58 in the Hebrew. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. verse 59. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, meaning of course male goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Verse 60. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. Verse 61. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels of 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. And notice they're using, so far they're using 2 ingredients, the flour and the oil, you know what I'm saying? And of course, then the meat to use to cook the meat, you know what I'm saying? So nowadays, you get all these different ingredients. You may get some corn chips that actually has like 4 ingredients. There's like an oil and 3 other ingredients. But also, you can still look at those ingredients up. But those are the ones that you want to get. A lot of these cakes, they have all these different ingredients. They have like 12, 13 different ingredients in it. Sometimes even 15 ingredients. Anything you see like with niacin and all that other extra stuff, anything got X in it or niacin, all that different, you know what I'm saying, type of garbage that's in there. And I found out, even with a brother in the world told me this, that the white honey buns with the white icing had the was made out of lard. So that's made from pork. So a lot of these things I had to cut out, you know what I'm saying? And that's why these scriptures are so heavy. To learn and understand your culture, to not go in these stores to buy all of this junk. This is why we in the black and Hispanic community, why we so damn sick. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm an Israelite, and I'm learning my history. So one day I can be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? God gives us Christ. God gives us the power to heal. You know what I'm saying? I know we throw it up in the prayers. You know what I'm saying? Verse 62. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 63. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 64. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 65. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Abidan, son of Gideoni. Back to this Hebrew. Numbers chapter 7, verse 66. Bayawam, Ha'ash, Shurai, Nashiyah, Labania, Dan, Ath, it's like Akayazar. It's like Akayaizar. Ban, Amar Shadiah, verse 67. Korabanwa, Koirath, Kasap, Akath, Shilashiyam, Wama Aha, Mashakola, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayim, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shadiyaham, Mala Ayaf, it's like Mala Ayam, Salath, Balawala, Bashaman, Lamanaka, verse 68, Kap, Kath, Asherah, Zahar, Mala Aha, Quatarath, verse 69, Par, Akkad, Ban, Pakor, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanataya, it's like Shanatawa, Laila, verse 70, Shayar, Izaram, Akkad, Lakata'ah, verse 71, Walazabak, Hashamayam, Bakor, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Aitadiyam, Kamashia, Kamasha, Bashiyam, Banaya, Shana, Hamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Akayaizar, Ban, Amarashadia, verse 72, Bayawam, Aishatia, it's like Aishatia, Aishar, Yawam, Nashiyam, Labania, Ashar, Paga Ayal, Ban, Akaram, Quran. Let's get it up. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 66 in the Hebrew. It's like in the English. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered, verse 67, his offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. The silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for meat offering. Verse 68, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. So these basically, you know what I'm saying, go through the same things, you know what I'm saying, the sin offering, the peace offerings, you know what I'm saying, and the sacrifice of peace offerings. And they're going through the different offerings, you know what I'm saying, just to keep you intact and to give you the different items that we use, you know what I'm saying. Verse 68, the golden spoon of 10 shekels for the incense. 69, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 70, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 71, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. It's like, it's like it's a murder boy. If you burn it, man, correctly, man, you won't be choking, you know what I'm saying? But no saying Christ. And he said, you burn this frankincense and myrrh. What you do is you make sure you clean the chassis out, the cup out. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll burn before you put the flakes on it. Before it burns. You know what I'm saying? Put the charcoal on it. Then you put the charcoal on after it's clean, pretty good. Charcoal on. Then you put the myrrh on it. Verse 72 of the 11th day. Pagiel, the son of Okran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. Asher is the tribe of Columbus and Uruguay, you know what I'm saying? If you're not on this side, you know what I'm saying, you cannot be a prophet of the Lord. You cannot be an Israelite. You can't be grafted in. You know what I'm saying? You can't be blessed in. You can't be baptized in. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get in the Isupk commanded you know, you cannot walk through those doors. That if you want to do an interview, if you're worthy of an interview, then you can get an interview. You know what I'm saying? But to come in the class, that's a no-go. Thus saith the Lord, not me. You don't like what I got to say? Take it up with the Most High God. Going to get back to this Hebrew. It's the book of Leviticus. That's 172. It's 72. Yeah, it did. It's the book of Leviticus. It's like a book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 73 in the Hebrew. Korabanwa, Kwairath, Kasap, Akath, Shalashiyam, Wama Aha, Mashakola, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasap, Shaba'ayam, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shanayaham, Malayam, Salath, Balawala, Bashaman, Lamanaka, verse 74, Akath, Aishara, Zahab, Malaaha, Quatsarath, verse 75, Par, Akkad, Ban, Akor, Ayol, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Ban, Shanatawa, La'ilah, verse 76, Shayar, Izarum, Akkad, Lakata'af, verse 77, Walazabak, Hashalamayam, Akor, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Itadayim, Kamasha, Kabashiyam, Baniya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Pagaya'al, Ban, Akaran, verse 78, Bayawam, Shanayam, Ishar, Yawam, Nashiyah, Labanya, Nabdaya, Akayara, Ban, Ayana, verse 79, Korabanwa, Kwairath, Kasab, Akkad, Shalashiyam, Wama'aha, Mashakula, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasab, Shabayam, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shanayaham, Mala'ayam, Salah, Balawala, Bashaman, Namakana, verse 80. Let's see. Put it up. All right, it's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 73 in the English. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight whereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them for the fine flour making with oil for meat offering. Verse 74. Verse 74, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. 75, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 77, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Okran. I told you, boy, Satan is busy. Verse 78, on the 12th day of Ahira, son of Enan, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. Tribe of Naphtali, from people from brothers and sisters, Argentina, Chile, you know what I'm saying? Verse 79, his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour making with the oil for a meat offering. Select it, y'all, for a second. Select y'all 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second. Back to this Hebrew, starting at verse number 7 to 80. Come on. Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure screen come back on my computer. There we go. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 80 in the Hebrew. Kap, Akath, Asherah, Zahab, Mala'ahah, Quatarath, verse 81. Par, Akkad, Bun, Bakor, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanatawa, La'ilah, verse 82. Sha'ir, Izaram, Akkad, Lakata'ath, verse 83. What is Zabak, Hashalamayam, Bakor, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Etadadim, Kamasha, Kabashiyam, Baniyah, Shana, Hamasha, Zaha, Korban, Akayarai, Ban, Ayana. It's like Ayanan, verse 84, Za'ath, Kanakath, Hamazabak, Bayawam, Hamashak, Atawa, Ma'ath, Nashayaya, Nashayaya, Yasharala, Kwairath, Kasap, Shatayam, Aishara, Mazarakuya, Kasap, Shatayam, Aishar, Kapawath, Zahab, Shatayam, Aishara, verse 85, Shalashayam, Wama'aha, Haku'ira, Ha'akath, Kasap, Washaba'ayim, Hamasharak, Ha'akad, Kal, Kasap, Hakaliyam, Alapayam, Wa'arabai, Ma'awath, Kasakwal, Hakodash, verse 86, Kapawath, Zahab, Shatayam, Aishara, Mala'ath, Quadarath, Aishara, Hakap, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Kal, Zahab, Hakawapath, Aishariam, Wama'aha. Let's clap it up. You're going to read another so I can keep it after the order. That's fine. That's fine. Book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 80 in the Hebrew. That's how I'm in English. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 81. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 82. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And verse 83. And for sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahira, the son of Enan. Verse 84. This was the dedication of the altar. In the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel, it's on this sign right here, you know what I'm saying? 12 chargers of silver, 20 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. Verse 85. Each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels. That's a lot of shekels. That's a lot of weight. It's like, so if I could, yeah. So I guess sometimes some of the brothers calls when somebody call y'all, you be going to the on the computer at school. So the calls that some of the calls that y'all get, like Rasha had to get calls on his phone, but it was going to the computer, and it was showing on the computer. And then Renika was just calling on the phone, but I can figure out what it was. So, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Allah, so the Taziab talked to because there was a little mix up with the fires, and so Ram was going because Ram, I guess he ended up to go to Kentucky, so yeah, so he called about the well he right, so he because I want to say because they was trying to figure out who's gonna get the flyers, so I don't know who because I want and the Taziab talked to, but he said that he was told he could stand down to go get the flyers and then bring them to the school. I'm not sure because I don't want to talk to Ram or what's going on. Yeah, come. Right. Right. Come. Right, come. All right, so Lord pray. Numbers chapter 7, verse 84. Now, verse 85. Each charge of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. That's a lot of damn weight. Verse 86. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece. After the shekel of the sanctuary, all the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. Remember that I said all the gold. Right now we're using this plastic garbage. You know what I'm saying? Actually, some of the plastic really can make, you know what I'm saying, can make you sick, depending on what you use it for. Just like those blank bowls you use, they made out of plastic. If you microwave those, the texture or the increments from the bowl can get into your food, into your system. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call them white man the damn devil. This is why you blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians must wake up. And I paraphrase, it says, Zephaniah 2:1, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. You're the nation that's not desired. All these tribes, when they sign, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, you're not desired. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because right now, it's about to get even worse. You see what Donald Trump is doing, you know what I'm saying? You know how wicked he is. Donald Trump is praising this up like he's Jesus. He was praising the damn statues or one of them. I don't know what him said, you know what I'm saying? This man is goddamn diabolical. I have to come back to these laws, man, these laws, statutes, and commandments. If you want to live, you know what I'm saying, obey your God. How you obey your God? First, you want to find out where the man of God is at and who is God's. You find out by talking to men of God to find out who God's people is. We'll break it down to you, you know what I'm saying? Don't be so goddamn stubborn. You know, we got demons floating around in our brains. The demons is not a creature that's, you know what I'm saying, that's got you possessed. It's your inner thoughts that's talking to you, you know what I'm saying? If she is, it could be an angel that's going back and forth. On the other hand, it's like, man, come on, man, you know, so you see that $100 bill over there, you know what I'm saying? It's sticking out your brother wallet. They go grab that dollar bill, you know, just grab the $100 bill. The other, they be like, man, don't do that, man. You know, man, you got a paycheck coming up tomorrow, man. Don't go get that money, man. Let the brother know his money sticking out. Get about this money, man. Don't let them demons, you know what I'm saying, conjure your mind and tell you to do, you know what I'm saying, something that you know you shouldn't be doing. Verse 80, now we go get back to this Hebrew. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 7, and verse 81. It's like 7, verse 87 in the Hebrew. Call, Habakkuk, Lailah, Shaniyam, Aishar, Paryam, Ayalam, Shaniyam, Aishar, Kabashiyam, Baniyah, Shana, Shaniyam, it's like Shaniyam, Aishar, woman of Katham, Wesha Ayar, Ya, Izaram, Shanayam, Aishar, Nakata'ah, verse 88, will call, Bakor, Zabak, Hashalamayam, Aishayam, Warabaiha, Paryam, Ala, Yalam, Shashiyam, Aitadadi, Shashiyam, Kabashiyam, Baniah, Shana, Shashayath, it's like a Shashayam, Za'ath, Hanakath, Hamazabak, Akarya, Hamashah, Akkad, verse 89, Bababa, Mashah, All, Ahal, Moai, Nadabar, Atawa, where Shemai Ath, Hakawal, Madabar, Alayar, Ma'al, Hakaparath, Ashar, Al, Aran, Ha'ida, Mabayan, Shana, Hakarabayim, where the bar, Al Yuwa. All right, back to the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verse 89. Sorry, 7, verse 85. Each charge of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Verse 86, the golden spoons were 12 full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece after the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, 1 ram, 12 lambs in the first year, 12 with their meat offering. All the kids of the goats for a sin offering, 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of peace offerings were 24 bullocks, the ram 60, and the he-goat 60, the lamb for the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar, and it was anointed. Verse 89, and when Moses was going into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of the testimony. Between the two cherubims, and he spake unto him. And I know y'all can see up here, it's like it's not a cherubim. As it says in the Bible, you have a lion right here. You know, it's a lion head. You know what I'm saying? You 1 second, y'all. Gotta say, man, I'm gonna give big ups to Captain Cesario. You know, even though I missed his sale, he had a 50% sale. We made a second. Now the sale is over with. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was a photo that this when it gets started as soon as 12 like it last night. You know what I'm saying? So the sale is gone, but still get your oils and your body butters from Captain Cesario, Captain 13,000, Captain Cesario, one of the baddest captain on the planet. You know what I'm saying? It's an excellent brother, man. That's truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back to this Hebrew. That's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 1. Where the bar, Yahweh, all, Moshe, Amar, verse 2, the bar, all, Aharon, Wahamarath, Al Yawah, Baladak, Ath, Hanarath, all, Mawal, Panal, Hamana, Wara, Ya'ayara, Shabbaith, Hanarath, verse 3, Wiyaish, Ban, Aharon, all, Mawal, Paniyah, Hamana Wara, Ha'ila, Narathiyah, Ka'ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Ath, Moshe, verse 4, Wazah, Ma'isha, Hamanara, Makusha, Zahab, I, Yerika, I, Paraka, Mashakan, like it Makasha, Hawa, Kamara Aha, Ashar, Hara Aha, Yahweh, Ath, Moshe, Ban, Aisha, Ath, Hamanara, verse 5, where Debar, Yahweh, all Moshe, Amar, verse 6, Quak, Ath, Halovayam, Matawak, Baniyah, Yasharala, Wata Arath, Atham, verse 7, Waka, the Aisha, Laham, Lata Haram, Hazah, Al Yaham, Maya, Mata'ath, Waha Abayara, Waha Abayarawa, the Ayar. Al, call, Basharam, Wakasabaswa, Bagad Yaham, Waha Taharawa. All right, it's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 1. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, see, this is Moses' brother, you know what I'm saying, and say unto him, when thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. Now, we didn't have light bulbs, you sticking the outlet in the socket, you know what I'm saying? These were inventions that, and these are materials that God put on the earth for us to have, you know what I'm saying, to be able to use. Verse 3, and Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlesticks as the Lord commanded Moses. Once again, the commandment is an order. Now, who was delivering the message of God to the people at this time? Moses was the Levitical priest, you know what I'm saying? Verse 4, and this is the work of the candlestick, beat of gold unto the shaft thereof. Now unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses, so he made the candlestick. The Christian said, look at God. Yeah, it's still in the game. Verse 5, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 6, take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them. Once again, it's the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying? See the Levites, the Haitians, you know what I'm saying? No. Verse 7, and thus shalt thou do unto them to cleanse them. Take the water, it won't be in a vessel like this, but it says, and thus shalt do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle the water of purifying upon them. Take the water, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkle it, whether they use the hand, whether they use another object to do it. And let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, so make themselves clean. Okay, this is Hebrew. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 8, in the Hebrew. Walakwakwa, Par, Ban, Bakor, Hamana Katawa, Salath, Balawala, Bashaman, Wapar, Shana, it's like Shaniah, Ban, Bakor, the Kwak, Lakata'ath, verse 9, Wakorabath, Ath, Halawalam, Lapanya, Ahal, Moba'ai, Wakohalaf, Ath, Kal, Idath, Baniyah, Yasharala, verse 10, Wakorabath, Ath, Halawalam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wasamakawa, Baniyah, Yasharala, Ath, Yada Yaham, Al, Halawayam, verse 11, Wahanayah, Aharan, Ath, Hawalam, Wayam, it's like it. Tanawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ma'ath, Baniyah, Yasharala, Wahayawa, Laibad, Ath, Abadath, Yahweh, verse 12, Wahalawayam, Yasamakawa, Ath, Yadiham, Al, Ra'ash, Haparium, Waisha, Ath, Ha'akad, Kata'ath, Wa'ath, Ha'akad, Ilah, La Yahweh, Lapanya, it's like Lakapar, Al, Halawayam, verse 13, Wahaya Madath, it's like it, Wa'ai Madath, Ath, Halawayam, Lapanya, Aharan, Lapanya, Walapanya, Banayar, Wahanapath, Ath, Hanawapa, La Yahweh, verse 14, Wahbadalath, Ath, Halawayam, Matawak, Baniyah, Yasharala, Wahayawa, Layah, Halawayam. Right? This is English. Verse 8, Numbers chapter 8, verse 8. Let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. Verse 9, and thou shalt bring the Levites for the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. So like it said in verse, what's that? Okay, verse 10. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. Okay. Verse 11. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord an offering for the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bless them, anoint them, so that way, like when you see things on a podium right here, you know what I'm saying? You see the menorah, you see the lion over there. Y'all can't see it. You know what I'm saying? You see the shofar, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the scrolls, you know what I'm saying? They going to execute the service of the Lord. That's what I'm doing right now. Execute the service of the Lord. You know, somebody bringing this ancient Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? Got the frankincense and mirrors burned earlier, you know what I'm saying? Got the shekels, got the wine, got the oil over here, you know what I'm saying? You got the Bibles, you got the prayer books. This is what we do every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? We do the work of the Lord every day. Sometimes we may have a class Sunday, we have an event to go to on a Sunday, you know what I'm saying? But we don't go into we don't do like the Christian church, man. You in the damn church on Sundays serving a sun god, you know what I'm saying, which is an Egyptian god, Horus. And you also serve that right LGBT Jesus, that fake Jesus, Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? Verse 9. It's like me. Verse 12. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. Verse 13. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Verse 14. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. Once again, the Levites back then with the Levitical priests, they did the service and the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But right now, because we're in captivity, you know what I'm saying? Then too, because Christ is the King Mashiach in the world, equally called Jesus Christ. He's from the tribe of Judah, you know what I'm saying? So the tribe of Judah is going to be the ones to bring our people back together, you know what I'm saying? As a whole, you go to the book of Ezekiel, said take one stick, you know what I'm saying? This is how we're going to get back together. That's what we're doing right now under a man named Commander Jimmy Hunter. I want to get Commander Jimmy Hunter again, a hand. The brother was in town, you know what I'm saying, last night, you know what I'm saying, hosted the Round Table of Truth. That's a real leader for Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. Bet your bottom dollar on that one. Let's back to see a couple more verses. Work it out with that. Let's see what's left. All right, let's see. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Wakarabath, Ath, Halabayam, Napanya, Ahal, Moba'ai, Halath, Ath, Kal, Idath, Banaya, Yasharala, verse 10. It's like book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Okay. Yeah. Wahawarya, it's like Wahakarya, Khan. That's the Khan with the Khan. Not the K, Khan, like yes. Khan. Yabawa, Halabayam, La'ibad, Ath, Ahal, Moa'ai, Watarath, Atham, Wahanapath, Atham, Thanawapa, verse 16, Kaya, Nethanayam, Hamad, Laya, Matawak, Banaya, Yasha'ala, the Kath, Patarath, Kal, Rakam, Bakawar, Kal, Mabanya, Yasha'ala, Lakatwa, it's like Lakwatwa, the Kwataya, Atham, the Ya for 17, Kal, Laya, Kal, Bakawar, Babanya, Yasharala, Ba'adam, Wababa Amma, Bayawam, Hakakatia, Kal, Bakawar, Ba'arataza, Matazarium, Hakodashi, the Ya, Atham, Laya, verse 18, Wahakwak, Ath, Halabayam, the Kath, Kal, Bakawar, Babanya, Yasharala, verse 19, Wahatana, Ath, Halabayam, Nathanayam, Na'aharan, Walabadayawa, Matawak, Banaya, Yashala, La'ibad, Ath, Abada, Banaya, Yashala, Ba'al, Moa'ai, Wahakapar, Al, Banaya, Yasharala, Wala, Wala'a, Yahaya, Babanya, Yasharala, Nagap, Bagashaf, Banaya, Yasharala, all, Hakodas, verse 20, Wiyaish, Moshe, Waharan, Wakal, Idath, Banaya, Yashala, Lalawa, Yum, Bakal, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Af, Moshe, Lawayam, Khan, Aishawa, Laham, Banaya, Yashala, verse 21, with Takatawa, Halawayam, Waya Kabaswa, Bagad Yaham, Wayanap, Aharan, Atham, Danawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Waya Kapar, Al Yaham, Aharan, Lakataram. That's in English, the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 15 in the English. After all that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. This is the tabernacle, you know, I'm doing the service. The congregation is the one that's the people that's amongst us that's sitting out in the audience, you know what I'm saying, listening in. Verse 16, for they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel. Instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn, all the children of Israel have I taken unto me. Verse 17, for all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. Once again, that is personal. He said, they are mine, both man and beast. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God destroyed the Egyptians for you, Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian man. So now, what else y'all? Now that y'all here in America, remember reincarnation is real. For those of you who don't know, we've been here before. So back then, you said you was going to do your services to the Most High God. You told that to Moses to tell God that y'all was going to obey Him. So now it's the time to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, King Yahushua Mashiach set the standard. Now we have a brother that commanded Jimmy Hanna has been in this truth for 40 years. Listen to this man. He knows what he's talking about. How do you think we learn these scriptures? How do you think that we're still learning? Because we come to class every day, whatever we can, we watch online to learn. It's not what is going to be happening. It's going to happen in these last days. We're not your Christian pastor, man. We're going to tell you, thus saith the Lord. We're not afraid of the white man. We're only afraid of the Most High God. We fear God, you know what I'm saying, because we keep His commandments. Now, you Christian pastors, you religious leaders, man, y'all ain't a piece of garbage, man. And these white folks, man, they are going to come down on Blacks and Hispanics harder than you think. You know what I'm saying? Even their own people, you know what I'm saying, is suffering. But I said, this is your kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Catholic Khan said it, if you a so-called white man, you ain't taking advantage of what's going on in your kingdom, then you're a two-time loser. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. God damn it. We talk a lot of mess. In a second, we can back it up with these scriptures. Verse 18. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. That's 19. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons among the children of Israel to do the service of the tabernacle, like to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, for the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. Verse 20. And Moses said unto Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel, did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did the children of Israel unto them. Verse 21. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord, an offering made an atonement to cleanse them. You know what I'm saying? Make an atonement is make an atonement for your sins. You know what I'm saying? Get one more 7 in. Okay. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Karya, Khan, Ba'awa, Halabayam, Laibad, Af, Abadatum, Ba'ahal, Ba'ai, Lapanya, Aharan, Walapanya, Banayar, Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Af, Sha'al, Halabayam, Ban, Aishawa, Laham, verse 23, with the bar, Yahweh, Al, Moshe, Amar, verse 24, Za'af, Ashar, Lalawayam, Maban, Kamash, Wa'aisharim, Shana, Wama'ila, Yabawa, Tazabah, Ba'ibadath, Ahal, Maba'ai, verse 25, Wamaban, Hamashiam, Shana, Washawah, Matazabah, Ha'ibada, Wala'ah, Ya'ibad, Tazawad, verse 26, Washarath, Af, Akayawa, Ba'ahal, Waba'ai, La'ashar, Mashamarath, Wa'ibada, La'ah, Ya'ibad, Kaka, Da'isha, Lalawayam, Bamash Shamaratham. All right. We're going to end it on that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do this after this English. We're going to end it on that. That's the book of Numbers, chapter 8, verse 22 in the Hebrew. After that went the Levites into the service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did they unto him. Verse 23. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, and then when you go to the Hebrew, when you see those words, where the bar al Moshe Amar, that's what it's saying. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, this is it. that belongeth unto the Levites, from 25 years old and upward, they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 25. And from the age of 50 years, they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more. Verse 26, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do no service. That shall thou do unto Levites touching their charge. Well, that's my next question to Jenna behind me. Oh, yes, my next question is behind me. I got these questions up, you know what I'm saying? With that, that's like it. It is Hebrew, yeah, that was English. With that, a lot of everyone that's tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And before we close out, we didn't get to do it at the beginning of the class. So I want to throw up a few prayers real quick. This is Hakat the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Kashah, the thunder hour, Hakat. Slack. Here we go. It's a pair that's Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Nanawa, Waya Sharala, Wahabaya, Saparium, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, Azan Ya'ala, Music Billups, House of Mayad, House of Officer Warwick, House of Yaradan, all Israel, done. So what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. So with that, this is the end of your Sabbath service. We're going to catch you next week, May the 9th, Sabbath service, you know what I'm saying? And for those who tuning in, you know, so we have a cookout, our Midwest Fire Weekend coming up. I believe it's July 30th, you know what I'm saying, to the August the 3rd, or something like that, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to prepare ourselves, man, you know what I'm saying. We had a nice turnout last year, but this year you're going to get even more people there. So be ready. We're going to start having those flyers out, you know what I'm saying. The location, I forgot the name of the place, you know what I'm saying. It's the same place we headed at last year, you know what I'm saying. And also today we have an event to go to, you know what I'm saying, the Cinco de Mayo event. You know what I'm saying, for those of you who want to know what it's like to be an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, tune in to the Asher Decay all over the earth. We have schools all over, you know what I'm saying. The Israelite School, Universal and Practical Knowledge of the Commander Junior Hana has been teaching the truth according to the Bible that Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are God's chosen people. If you are on this sign, you are God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be grafted in. You know, so you can't be baptized into the water. You know what I'm saying? So if a brother goes in the water as a thief, he get baptized, come out after he's baptized. What is he? He's just a wet thief. I ain't even gonna get into more of this, man. You know what I'm saying? But that is a shalom. That's my time.